Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new All of the Above budget movie review. And this time, yeah, I want to do something special. It's almost December, and we're almost at the end of 2023. And the last videos for this year, I want to do some of my personal specials. Up to now, I only did movies. I always do movies that are in my collection, and I will keep doing that. And as long as a movie isn't in my collection, I won't do it. Or, yeah, we'll see in the future. Maybe I'll find a way to go around this. But at this moment, I'll try to pick the cabinet. Um, and this time, it's time for an adventure series. And damn, is this an adventure series? It's the Indiana Jones series. And the first one, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It comes in swinging and it doesn't stop. And this is the perfect action movie. Harrison Ford put Indiana Jones on the map. I think he's the only actor who can play Indiana Jones. Um, and who I can see is Indiana Jones. There was the series Young Indiana Jones, and it was fun too. I love the series, but I don't do series here. I mention them, and like the Young Indiana Jones series, I have in my cabinet of movies. But yeah, well, Raiders of the Lost Ark was of course the first Indiana Jones movie, and it set the stage for all we expected Indiana Jones to be, fighting Nazis and his whip and his humor and his swashbuckling attitude. Yeah, I loved it. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark was the perfect start of his series. And then came the second one, Temple of Doom. And it's a totally different movie than the first one. It has a lot of action and it has a lot of mythical things, and it's cool. It takes us to India, I think, uh, and it has to do with strange cults and creepy crawlers, and wow, it's just fun to watch, and it's every time you're on the edge of your seat, wondering what will happen next. Um, so yeah, it's wonderful. The third one has two of my favorite actors in there. The Last Crusade. It also had Sean Connery, and I love Sean Connery. Of course, as James Bond. Sean Connery played Henry Senior, the father of Indiana Jones, who we get to know is also called Henry. And this one is more based on, well, religion and then the church, and well, they go find the Holy Grail. And before that, he just goes to find his father, and it has such good effects, and it's filmed in such cool locations. I think every Indiana Jones films has wonderful locations and practical, because everything was done practical. It wasn't very digital in that time. I knew Harrison Ford, of course, from Star Wars, which he played Han Solo, of course. But I loved him in Indiana Jones, which he get to be the star himself. So he didn't have to share the screen. In the beginning of the movie, the third one, The Last Crusade, we see a bit of a young Indiana Jones before the series Young Indiana Jones started, because uh, yeah, played by River Phoenix, who played the young Henry Jones. River. sadly passed away before the series Young Indiana Jones could be made. Otherwise, he would be a perfect Indy in the series also. Um, yeah, so I love those three, and for a long time it were just those three. Um, yeah, and I was okay with it. But then came a fourth one. It was Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And this movie has a lot of flack, or it gets a lot of flack, sorry. Most of the people don't like it, or it has aliens in it, and Indiana Jones is too old, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Indiana Jones is old because Harrison Ford is older, and but he still does it. He is there. He is Indiana Jones, and they don't play him as a younger Indiana Jones. They play him as an older man because he is, and they poke fun at that by things that he would do, maybe backfire because, well, he isn't that agile anymore, or he isn't that quick anymore than he was in the first three movies. But overall, I loved it. The series ended with Dial of Destiny, and I'll do a separate video for that later on when, well, when the movie comes out on hard copy. Because I want the collection complete, guys. Sorry, I'm a completist. As you might know, when I do a series video, I always have every part of that movie. So yeah, what are your thoughts on Indiana Jones? Did you like the movies? Did you hate the movies? Or did you only hate the last one, The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Which a lot of people share that sentiment, but I only think they do it to become because it's a popular opinion. Um, yeah, I just love anything Indiana Jones. So sorry. Well, let me know down here what your thoughts are, and if you want to subscribe. And that only leaves me to say, well, like if you like, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.